Hey everybody, this is Michael, your friendly neighborhood financial coach, coming at you today with some great information for those individuals who are just a little scared of using credit cards, especially after you've paid off debt or you've come debt free. Let me explain. You should not be afraid to use credit cards. I recently had a conversation with a close family member of ours, and they were like, "Oh, I just got debt free, and I don't want to use my credit card. I have a credit card. I want to build my credit, but I'm too afraid," and so forth. So what I did, I explained to them the power of managing debt versus making debt. And what you want to do is you want to spend the amount on the credit card that you know you can pay off, and you want to keep your credit card balance at least, or I should say at the most, at 10% or less of the credit limit. Now, a lot of people say 30%. I disagree with that because with the research we've done and the insight we've been given from individuals who's actually worked for credit reporting agencies, 30% is too high for a majority of credit card limit. So let's say you have a $10,000 credit card limit. 10% of 10,000 is 1,000. So you can spend the whole amount as long as you pay it back down within the 30-day cycle to 10% of less of the balance. My goal is for everyone to understand there's a difference between making debt and managing debt. So you want to spend on your credit card, gas, any utilities you can put on there, eating out, everything that you usually would use for a debit card, use for a credit card, and then turn around within the 30-day cycle and pay it off with your checking account. Either way, you can use a debit card or you can use cash, however you want to do it, automatic withdrawal. But this will help you boost your credit score because you're using the credit card as in it's supposed to be used. Let me give you a little history about credit cards. So a credit card mainly was made for the wealthy. The wealthy didn't want to carry around a whole bunch of money, thousands of dollars or whatever, when they traveled. So what was invented was the Diners Club card. The Diners Club card is a card they use. They will swipe on their little machine, give you the carbon copy, and mail the other copy into the credit card company. When you stayed at a hotel or you made an expensive purchase at a department store, these cards were very crucial. Well, the Diners Club card, and as they evolved into other credit cards and other credit card companies started using this to their advantage, they wanted to get the middle class in it. But what they did, they started charging the middle class interest because they may not have had the money to pay the entire balance back at the end of the 30-day cycle. So this is where you get a lot of interest rates on credit cards, and then they start filtering out to other different type of socioeconomic status people. So whether you upper class, middle class, whatever, they are making money off of you every time you leave a balance on there. I recommend you pay off the whole balance, but for those who want to build their credit, they might leave a little balance on there. However, let me tell you this, each credit card reporting agency actually reports different times of the month. So you could have a balance on that card and it be reported to the credit reporting agencies before you even pay it off. The point is, I don't want you to be charged extra money and interest in order to build your credit. I prefer you pay it off, and during the time you have a balance on the credit card, it will be reported during that time. So overall, you should not be afraid to use your credit card as long as you manage the debt and not just make the debt. Don't just spend it because you have the credit line. Don't just spend it because you're having fun or you're going out of town. And even if you have an emergency, you can use the credit card but already have the money in a savings account in order to pay off the credit card. So let's say you're out and about, you don't want to use your personal checking account or your savings account, and there's an emergency that happened. What you want to do is actually use the credit card, and when you use the credit card, you already know you have the money for the emergency in your savings account. Pay that off later on, and then you'll be able to keep your credit score in a high rate, and you'll get better interest rates on any type of loans, whether it's a mortgage loan, car loan, or anything else you're trying to get funding for, even when it comes to building your business credit. We'll talk about that more at a later date. But once again, this is Michael, your friendly neighborhood personal finance coach, coming at you with another tip about debt and credit cards and increasing your credit score. I'll catch you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe, or just make a comment in there if you have any other insights. I'll catch you later.